What's up, guys? I checked the video after I stopped it, and turns out it was only like 9 minutes and something seconds. And I was like, God damn it. I usually get 15 minutes, and I was like, what, pretty close to 6 minutes off. But I was kind of hesitant because literally, I'm looking at the count right now, it doesn't even show the count. Like, it just shows, like, random ass numbers that I don't even know what they are. But anyway, let's finish off Arrow Season 4, Episode 20, titled Genesis. From where we left off, Andy purposely let himself get handcuffed. Sorry, my thing's all crooked. Sorry. Purposely let his older brother Diggle, John, I'm gonna let John. Andy purposely let John handcuff him and get away because apparently Andy put a tracker on John. Mainly because Damien Dark wants to get to Lila because she has something that he needs for apparently his plans. So, the tracking device pretty much leads to Lila and their daughter in their little secret hiding truck thingy. And, Oliver shows up, manages to stop Dark. It was interesting because Damien Dark does manage to, touch Oliver. And you all think, oh no! And besides the fact that, Oliver pretty much failed in his test with Fortuna. And, all of a sudden, Oliver's pupils literally go all pure milky white. And I was like, holy shit, zombie status, right? But, like, he manages to fight off Damien Dark's magic. I don't know how, but he managed to do it, like, on the nick of time. And, he channeled the power of light, which pretty much nullified Dark's powers and forcing Dark to pretty much retreat. And, before that happened, though, Damien Dark got to Lila, and Lila telling Diggle, you guys have to get out of here and all that stuff, and Diggle pretty much takes off on a motorcycle, and Damien Dark pretty much tells, I don't remember if he actually tells Andy, but Andy and, like, a few others go after Diggle, and when, he goes after Lila, and he pretty much knifes her, and she's about to pass out, and he's about to, like, grab Sarah and finds out that Sarah's not there. Turns out that Diggle actually took Sarah when he took off on the motorcycle. And it was, like, the cutest thing in the world because all you see is cute little Sarah Diggle freaking wrapped up in, like, one of those... those things that people have to hold their babies usually in the front? It kind of looks like a sling for a baby. You know what I mean? And they usually wear it in the front. So it looks like literally looks like you're still pregnant, but the baby's like right there. But this time it's like on the back of him, and she's all snug and tight on his back while he's on a motorcycle, and I was like, that is badass. That is awesome. Sarah's gonna have the time of her life as the daughter of John Diggle. I'm just saying. But like, Oliver managed to stop Dark from hurting Lila, and like I said, he managed last minute to channel the power of light, which pretty much nullified Damien Dark's powers, which pretty much forces Damien Dark to retreat. And in the meantime, Andy catches up to Diggle. Diggle manages to take down a bunch of men, and it's Diggle versus Little Diggle, Big Diggle versus Little Diggle all over again. And, unfortunately, John does disable Andy, but Andy starts taunting him, he's like, you could keep me locked up over and over and over again, but I'm just gonna come back out. Hang on for a sec. Sorry about that, I saw something really cool on screen. But anyway, unfortunately, Andy pretty much antagonizes Diggle, saying, no matter how many times you lock me up, I'm gonna keep breaking out, keep coming after your family, especially your wife and especially your daughter, and it pretty much, unfortunately, triggers John to pretty much shoot his own brother, which unfortunately ultimately kills Andy. And when I saw his reaction, I don't think John meant to shoot Andy. Cause like, in the end, I think John was going to still, lock him up or something like that, but I guess hearing Andy saying he's gonna come after his wife and after his daughter Sarah, it made his finger trigger happy, and when he turned, he pulled the trigger, and unfortunately ended up killing his own brother. And when questioned about it by his wife, he pretty much told his wife, he pretty much lied to Lila, saying that Andy drew a gun at him and he had no choice but to kill Andy. But in all honesty, Andy was already disarmed and everything. He was doing nothing on the floor. He was beaten up and disarmed on the floor. And he plainly shot Andy, but in all honesty, I think it was also partially an accident because hearing those threats made him trigger happy. And there goes his brother. So during all this, we see the fact that Thea is like pretty much taking a vacation with that guy. I forgot what his name was, but if you guys remember the guy who was pretty much the campaign manager dude to Oliver's mayor campaign. You know how him and Thea have been getting like freakishly close and everything, and they seemingly are. They're taking like a vacation because Oliver in the beginning of the episode is pretty much telling everyone, take a vacation. He told John, Thea, and even Felicity to take a vacation because he was gonna go meet Fortuna. And as you all know, Felicity went with him. Diggle did a pretty much spent time with Lila and his daughter Sarah. Thea went with that campaign manager dude. And what looks like a suburban looking area, like it looked like a suburban house, and she goes outside and it looks like a suburban area, but the whole time she was there, she was very paranoid because she's like, there's barely anybody around. And then she figured out like the birds chirping, the dog barking, and all that stuff. It was like a loop. She kept hearing a loop of sounds that kept going on like at a certain time, right? And she starts freaking out, and then she realizes that guy, I seriously forgot his name, but he is that campaign manager dude. He was about to take these vitamins, and she's like, since when do you take vitamins, right? And she knocks it out of his hands, and the pill bottle spills to the point where all the pills come out, and you actually see that it's the same drug, those same pills that Damien Dark used to control his little hive army. And so she freaks out even more and runs out of the house. She runs toward the neighborhood, and she runs into more of those hive people. And she ends up running into a barrier. And you find out toward the end that Thea has been taken by Hive. More specifically, the campaign dude. And to apparently a secret underground city. Because they actually zoom out of there. And you see that this little city she's in is literally underground. And apparently we find out that the thing that Lila had that Damien Dark wanted was something that was there in the previous episode. I remember it's in the episode where Amanda Waller died. Lila put the thing that they wanted to get from Amanda Waller, she put it in her body, like she literally injected it in her skin. And that's what Damien Dark did when he cut her arm up, to pretty much take whatever was the thing that was inside her, the little, I think it was like a chip or something. She pretty much took it out of her arm. And apparently Damien Dark is planning to use that chip thing to pretty much detonate nuclear weapons and basically build a new world right after. Basically, he's gonna detonate nuclear weapons to destroy all of Star City and then rebuild from the ashes. In a way, he's kind of doing like Noah's Ark. You know what I mean? You know how God, Noah's Ark and all that stuff, the whole flood, and Noah had the ark, everyone was on it. Basically, Damien Dark's doing the same thing. Like the flood, his flood will be the nuclear weapon explosion in Star City. And he's gonna rebuild just like people rebuilt after the flood, and basically his little ark is apparently that secret underground city that Thea has been trapped under. So it's kind of crazy. I don't know what to think about it. The fact that they're kind of tying it to Noah's Ark kind of freaked me out, because I am born a Catholic. I'm not as like devout as my family is, but it's kind of weird having it compared to something in the Bible. Just saying. But like, I never liked that campaign guy. I think it was kind of weird how he just seriously came out of nowhere. It's like, yeah, Oliver, I'll help you with your mayor stuff. Or the fact that the moment Oliver gave up being mayor, he instantly went and became the campaign manager for freaking Damien Dark's wife. so fast. Like, he joined that side so quickly after Oliver gave up his mayor thing. And the fact that he seemed to really, like, not that I'm saying Thea's a bad person, but he seemed to be so interested in Thea so quickly that it seemed abnormal. Like, it was too quick. I know Thea's a beautiful person. She's smart, she's intelligent, she's beautiful, she's badass. But it was a little too fast for that guy to get too attached to Thea. I'm just saying. So, my suspicions was correct, because he took Thea to a secret underground city by Hive, the asshole. So, I don't know what's going to happen to Thea. She is literally in trouble. She's like the only one in danger right now. She's literally captured by Hive. So, not only that, Star City itself, because of the whole nuclear explosion thing, but Thea's literally the one out of Team Arrow at the moment that is seriously in danger, because she has been taken by Hive, and she didn't know till last minute. So, I hope Thea's gonna be alright for Season 4, Episode 21, titled Monument Point, which is premiering this week at May 11th, so keep an eye out for that, guys. Bye.